Well, good afternoon, everyone, or should I say great afternoon, and welcome to the most listened to football radio show in the world. Welcome to Football Live.
And it's 1-0 Southampton. What an end-to-end game this is. And it comes from just a corner, and it's Ryan Manning that takes the corner. The ball drops out to Joe Rebo, who's on the left-hand side, and it just smashes it towards goal, but it takes a deflection and just drops out at Adam Armstrong, who's on the right-hand side of the box. There's no Leeds players near him, and he just fires it in. United 0, Southampton 1.
And it's Leeds United 1, Southampton 1. The perfect response.
What a game this is so far. And it's Leeds United that kick off, and Tondo gets the ball and just starts driving down the other end, and it just drops to Joel Pirro, who just fires it in past the goalkeeper. End-to-end game so far. 21 minutes played. It's Leeds 1, Southampton 1.
Ipswich Town have 1 foot in the English Premier League. They lead by a goal to nil. Portman Road is bouncing, and Ellen Road is starting to flood in tears.
It is party time here on Portman Road. It's Ipswich 1, Huddersfield 0. Wes Burns, he rifled it into the bottom corner. Wonderful, hard, true finish into the bottom corner, and the place is going wild. Portman Road is the place to beat. It's Ipswich 1, Huddersfield 0.
And it's going from bad to worse for Leeds United.
Will Smallwood just goes and gets in front of Ethan Ampadu and fires it straight in. Really lazy by Leeds.
As he coolly steps up to score from 12 yards to make it Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 0. A huge goal in the title race. Let's go and hear about it with Ed Dowling.
Cool as you like from Bukayo Saka. He puts his side 1-0 up, and that has huge ramifications for the title race. 1-0 to Arsenal.
Ipswich Town 2, Huddersfield 0.
We are going up. We are going up. The Ipswich fans are really enjoying this now, and that's because they are 2-0 up, and they are surely now heading towards the Premier League. Omari Hutchinson has doubled the lead for Ipswich. He's been fantastic all day. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0.
And this could yet turn out to be a crucial goal at the foot of the Championship.
Well, the fight is well and truly back on for Birmingham. The fight is well and truly on. Birmingham are certainly doing everything in their power.
Arsenal 2 up here, and it's Leandro Trossard that's got it. 2-0 here, 71 minutes gone.
A huge goal. Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 0. Arsenal moving 4 points clear of Manchester City in the Championship. It's all over at Portman Road. Ipswich Town 2, Huddersfield 0. It's party time.
It is a party time, and what a party this is going to be here. Kieran McKenna's done wonders with this Ipswich team, and it's well worth remembering his Ipswich side has 8 players who played in last year's League One, so they can start planning for the Premier League now. Unbelievable stuff for Ipswich. They're going to be Premier League footballers next year. Ipswich 2, Huddersfield 0.
It's Arsenal 3, Bournemouth 0. It's the man who was sent man of the match and who's got that goal. It's Declan Rice.
Arsenal break really well. Expert precision, and Declan Rice is there in the box to cap off a really excellent spray from him. By far the best player on the pitch here today. Job done for Arsenal here at the Emirates.
Plymouth have beaten Hull by a goal to 0 down at home park. Plymouth have ensured their survival in the Championship, a result that means Birmingham have been relegated to League One.
They're not down just yet because Sunderland and Sheffield Wednesday are still playing, but Sunderland have to score 3 goals in the remaining time that they have in their game in order for Birmingham to have a chance of staying up. But and actually, Sunderland game has now finished. Sheffield Wednesday have won. That means it's all over now. But arguably all started when they hired Wayne Rooney and got rid of John Eustace.
And it's 36 and counting for Harry Kane. Jacob Collick.
This is a goal that will give Bayern hopefully the momentum for them that they'll be able to go on and win this game. Stuttgart, on the other hand, will be so frustrated. It was such a cheap penalty. I probably agree with you. I'm not sure that it was one, but regardless, it's Stuttgart 1, Bayern Munich 1.
Indeed, Harry Kane scored from the spot in successive games.
It's Ben Brereton Diaz with the penalty. It's his 6th penalty this season, 6 out of 6 for him. It's 1-0 at Bramall Lane.
The hope for Nottingham Forest fans is that Sheffield United also took the lead last week before shipping in 5 goals.
Yeah, it's Burnley 0, Newcastle United 1, and Newcastle would be absolutely delighted. Great finish from from Callum Wilson, tucking it in for the rebound. Burnley will be disappointed because they started so well. Game it's Burnley 0, Newcastle 1.
My goodness me, what a strike. And it was curled into the top corner by Callum Hudson-Odoi. It's 1-1 at Bramall Lane. Game on.
Burnley 0, Newcastle United 2. Quick fire double for Newcastle. And there he is, Sean Longstaff with a great finish. First time, Burnley 0, Newcastle 2.
Goodness me, I cannot believe it. Gustavo Hammer picks the ball up on the edge of the area, and no pun intended, but he hammered it. And the goalkeeper, Matt Sells, flipped it onto the crossbar and made the save.
Nottingham Forest hanging on.
Yeah, Burnley 0, Newcastle 3. It looks like it's game over here in this first half to Bruno Guimaraes, and he just slammed it into the bottom right-hand corner. No chance for the goalkeeper.
Yes, it was actually it was a really wonderful worked goal. It was a free kick about 40 yards out that was launched into the penalty area, was hooked back in and smashed home by Ryan Yates to punish Sheffield United for missing all these opportunities. It's 2-1 to Nottingham Forest.
Oh, and it's an absolutely fantastic goal. Jang-Won Yu getting on the end of the ball from across the box. It's his first goal of the season, and he's a former Bayern Munich player, only played one senior game for Bayern Munich. But here he is, potentially giving Stuttgart their first win against Bayern since 2007. It's Stuttgart 2, Bayern 1, and what a result this would be.
Back to Turf Moor, where Isak missed from the spot earlier.
Yeah, Burnley 0, Newcastle United 4, and again, Vincent Kompany must be pulling the rest of his hair out. It's horrible defending again from Burnley. Alexander Isak, after just missing the penalty, he's super confident with this finish. It's a tap in, and it really is now game over.
Oh, and what a fantastic goal it is. Silas has slammed home his first Bundesliga goal. Embarrassing and dreadful for Bayern. Another setback in a season of setbacks. It is Stuttgart 3, Bayern 1.
Very much think of that Silas's fourth goal of the season. And in the commotion and the aftermath of that goal, manager Thomas Tuchel was shown a yellow card as well. Where Sheffield United have a sinking feeling once more. It's now 100 goals conceded.
Yes, 100 goals conceded, equaling Swindon Town's record of the most in the history of the competition. It's a great pass from Morgan Gibbs-White to Callum Hudson-Odoi. He curls it into the bottom left-hand corner, and it is 3-1 to Nottingham Forest.
Let's go to the G-Tech Arena. Goalless last we heard. But finally, we were close to breaking the deadlock, Callum Napier.
We were so close, Dean, but it is not to be. Traore had broke through, he'd showed great strength to muscle off the defender. He had played a lovely ball back to Raul Jimenez, the two substitutes combining. Jimenez had the whole goal to aim for, and he blazed over the bar. It was basically an open goal. It is excruciating to watch if you're begging for a goal. It is still Brentford 0, Fulham 0.
Yeah, goal for Burnley. It's Burnley 1, Newcastle 4, and Star O'Shea with a bullet header back across goal to make it Burnley 1, Newcastle United 4.
Someone grab me a coffee as Emmanuel Latte Lapp has scored for Middlesbrough. They lead Watford by a goal to 0. Let me sit down where I tell you Ilias Chair has just scored in the game between Coventry City and QPR and given the R's the lead. It's Coventry City 0, QPR 1. QPR have scored a second goal away at Coventry, and it's the Fox in the box, Morgan Fox, who has got that second goal. So would you Adam and Eve it? Tom Eaves has got a second goal for Rotherham.
It's an absolute cracker.
Fantastic.
Incredible, amazing, unbelievable,
Sensational.
Fantastic.
This is amazing on Football Live.
Shall we get started? We love a bit of drama here on Football Live, and we've plenty of it this afternoon.
Lovely finish from Cole Palmer. Another goal for him this season. 50 minutes in, it's Chelsea 1, West Ham 0.
It just gets better and better for Chelsea this afternoon.
What a finish by Conor Gallagher. Chelsea 2, West Ham 0.
Oh, an absolutely fantastic finish from Lauren Hemp. She turned on a sixpence, smashed it with her left foot past the goalkeeper into the far post. A fantastic bit of skill. Gone here, it's 1-0 to Man City.
Back with a bang, back with a goal.
Yeah, Chelsea are flying. He headed across the face of goal to Madueke, who was sitting there, open goal, 2 yards for an absolute tap-in. It's now Chelsea 3, West Ham 0.
Let's get straight off to Stamford Bridge, shall we? Nicholas Jackson's got his shooting boots on. Chelsea have got their shooting boots on. Jack Hesson. Have West Ham come out for the second half?
They certainly haven't. Game-setting match at Stamford Bridge, 4-0, and it was a beautiful ball from Trevor Chalobah over the top towards Madeki. Madeki then bearing down on goal. The West Ham defence in absolute tatters. He spots the run of Nicholas Jackson for the square, and Nicholas Jackson has had some howlers this season, but he certainly could not miss there. Open goal from about 2 yards, taps it in the back of the net to give Chelsea a 4-goal lead.
And a first for Kevin Schlotterbeck. His strike was deflected off of an outstretched defender's leg and found the top corner, and Bochum have a commanding lead here. It's Union Berlin 0, Bochum 3.
They're running riot, Chelsea, now, aren't they, Jack?
Yes, it's 5, and it's that man Nicholas Jackson again. There's a one-on-one opportunity, bearing down on goal. He dispatched it to the bottom left-hand corner. It's Chelsea 5, West Ham 0.
At last, at long last, we have a goal down at the Annex. Brighton scored, VAR disallowed it. Villa scored, VAR disallowed it. Brighton get a penalty. They've only gone and missed it, but don't worry, they scored the rebound. Here's Richard Bond to tell us all about a goal that is a goal.
We have a goal, yes, a goal at the Amex, and it's João Pedro's converted the penalty. Yes, his initial shot was saved by Robin Olsen. Great save down to his left, but he's come back to him at a nice height. He's just headed into the back of the net. Brighton lead. This is hope for Spurs for later on.
Philip Hoffman, excellent header from across from Felix Pasalac to give Bochum a 2-goal lead once again in the match. But Berlin, as I say, found that third goal and have been pushing ever since. But as it stands, 93 minutes gone, Union Berlin 3, Bochum 4.
Dramatic.
Wow, well, an unbelievable finish here in the WSL. Arsenal have blown this title race wide open here. Champions-elect Man City look to be going 9 points clear as they led 1-0 for most of the game, thanks to Lauren Hemp's excellent first touch and finish in the first half. But an inspired substitution by Arsenal coach Jonas Cedarval turned the game on its head late on. Stina Blackstenius with the equaliser tapping in from a corner kick just before 90 minutes. And then moments later in added time, Blackstenius again on the end of a perfect ball by Kim Little. 2-1 Arsenal. Fantastic drama here in the WSL, and Chelsea are well and truly back in it. Emma Hayes may have spoken too soon in midweek.
Former Arsenal player Granit Xhaka with a wonderful strike. There was a little bit of fortune to it. Bayer Leverkusen lead by a goal to nil, and the record keeps going on.
Yeah, the Egyptian king is back amongst the goals. It's that man, Mo Salah. He's not going to miss from there.
When the going gets tough, the Frankfurt get going.
Well, what a sucker punch if I've ever seen one. That just came from nothing. Nobody within 5 yards of him, Barry, was Akite, and he headed it into the goalkeeper's right-hand corner. It's 1-1.
And we'll get to Johnny Holmes, who can tell us all about that second Liverpool goal. And it's no more than they deserve, is it, Johnny?
Yeah, well, I said that Liverpool would surely come again, and they strike immediately after I say it, and it's the easiest goal that Andy Robertson will score. Liverpool double their lead. It's 2-0 after 45 minutes.
But it's a cross from Granit Xhaka and the header by Schick. It's 2-1 to Bayer Leverkusen.
Well, Liverpool have put it way beyond Spurs, it seems. It's 3-0 to Liverpool, and one man I've been really impressed with so far today is Cody Gakpo. He's looked on it from the start, has been influential in everything positive that Liverpool have done today, and he's got the goal that he deserved. It's 3-0 to Liverpool after 52 minutes.
Nathan Teller, he did have his shirt pulled, but boy did he go down very easy. And Palacios scored his 5th penalty of the season. He's got 5 out of 5, 3-1.
And Tottenham's afternoon, it's got a whole lot worse, hasn't it, Johnny Holmes?
It has indeed. Goes from bad to worse for Tottenham, but what a goal this is. Harvey Elliott stroking the ball into the top corner, a curling effort. Jurgen Klopp smiling, Harvey Elliott is smiling. It's all smiles at Anfield. What a performance from Liverpool. 4-0 after 60 minutes.
Let's get straight across to Anfield, shall we? A 5th goal in this game. Is it a 5th goal for Liverpool, or have Tottenham Hotspur got themselves back into it?
Well, Spurs have pulled one back. It's a long way to go, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. It's Richarlison who gets the goal. It's a bit of a tap-in. It's 4-1. Well, it's game on, Barry. Who would have thought? Spurs have got a second goal. The two substitutes combining to tee up Son Heung-min. It was Ollie Skip on the left-hand side, crossed it into Richarlison, who lays it off for Son, and suddenly, out of nothing, Tottenham Hotspur are back in it. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 2.
And if you're a gambling man and you sniff a comeback of all comebacks, 4-all on NairaBet is currently, subject to change, 67.0. That's 67.0.
Oh yes, and oh my goodness, what a break there down the left-hand side by Adam Holczak. He broke down the left, he swung the ball into the middle, and there was Jeremy Frimpong, the substitute, to drill the ball past the goalkeeper and wrap this game up. That is that. It's 4-1 to Bayer Leverkusen, and their unbeaten run is extended.
33 goals in 7 matches on the show this afternoon. We've rolled our sleeves up and we've delivered for you. The only thing we haven't brought you is a goal from a Nigerian international. Don't worry, we've got it covered, haven't we, Paul James?
Yes, we do. This is his 12th goal of the season for Victor Boniface. Just struck it down the middle. It's 5-1. Victor Boniface with his 12th goal of the season.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah, good afternoon, everybody.
And a warm welcome to the biggest and best football show on the radio.
You name it, we've got it covered here on Football Live.
Our fantastic team of reporters bringing you all the goals as they go in the biggest games around all the top leagues in Europe.
If you've only just joined us, where on earth have you been?
The goals are absolutely flying in. And you could not have scripted this.
Everybody, listen carefully. It's a poacher's finish from an unlikely source.
Well, I said the wheels were falling off. Wheels, the doors, the steering wheel, it's all come off.
Oh, they've left it late. They've left it so late.
Well, Tottenham Hotspur started like a train in the second half.
What an absolute beauty.
And he really can't miss. If he'd missed this one, there would have been questions.
What was he doing in the box?
They've been absolutely brilliant.
So much to tell you about.
So much going on at the moment.
What a substitution, what a striker.
In the replay, it kind of looks like it was his backside.
Well, what about that?
That's okay, I've been called a lot worse.
Take those fingernails out of your mouth.
It's a bit special. The Etihad erupts.
Describe to me what's just happened.
Kulusevski has just equalised for Tottenham Hotspur, and it's a fantastic header.
Absolutely heart-wrenching.
There are some glum faces. Nobody has the answers.
I must say, absolutely outstanding.
It just had to be him.
A fairy tale return for Ivan Toney.
And it's just sailed into the top corner like an arrow.
What a goal.
It's just gorgeous football.
This is amazing on Football Live.
That's why we love Football Live.
What an afternoon of football. We have been talking all afternoon.
Because it has been a pulsating afternoon on Football Live.
Didn't really see that one coming this afternoon.